Huckster Hochul. Huckster Hochul.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and slave us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
You're watching the MC Too Tall show with your seriously hardcore, fierce, and sexy host, MC Too Tall. And I mean that seriously. On a more serious yet issue is Kathy Huckster Hochul. And she's a huckster, and she's got funny jokes on X, formerly known as Twitter. Oh, she's over there calling Mike Lawler, the congressman, Trump's little lapdog, or good boy Lawler, as she put it. And he'll do anything Donald Trump tells him to do. Well, Donald Trump is the leader of the Republican Party, and the best leader of the Republican Party that the Republican Party has had in many years. Decades. He's a better leader than George W. Bush. He's a better leader than Mitt Romney. A better leader than John McCain. Let's be real with this. And plus, he has experience at beating the odds and winning elections. And he has that type of experience now under his belt. And so when Mike Lawler was weighing a whole bunch of things, plus he likes his job as a congressman, I mean, the run for governor would actually be something that was more against than for Mike Lawler's beliefs. So his thing was to go to Trump and say, should I really do this? And Trump probably told him, just follow your gut. Who knows? Well, who knows? I wasn't there in that conversation. But knowing Trump, he probably said something along those lines. I mean, not knowing him personally, but knowing Trump from what I do know about Trump. But anyway, because there were rumors that Mike Lawler was going to run for governor, and he decided not to, they made it, Kathy Hochul's making it seem like he was all gung-ho about running for governor, and like a dog, Donald Trump pulled his leash and said, down, boy. And that way of philosophy, that mindset, that way of thinking, that way of assuming what other people think is stupid. I think Kathy Hochul doesn't think, period. She is a pure huckster. And it's whatever she could say to rifle your pockets is what she will say. And you could tell that from this congestion pricing. Let's put a $15 congestion price on the table. Oh, they're mad? Let's take it off the table. But let's slip it back onto the table at a reduced rate. So we're mugging you for less money than you thought we were gonna mug you for. Isn't that nice? Congestion pricing is quite literally, all puns intended, highway robbery. She is definitely a lowlife for doing this. She is a thieving scum for doing this. And she should worry about lifting that congestion pricing that does more harm than good than what Mike Lawler decides to do with his career. Now, I believe Elise Stefanik would have been a more formidable opponent anyway. I believe she will be a more formidable opponent. And in another 2 years, we might be speaking the words Governor Stefanik. And what a beautiful state this will be. Mayor Adams, Governor Stefanik. We're not going to have Democrats. We're not going to have Democrats in City Hall and Albany for much longer. I'm telling you, we're not going to have a Democrat mayor and governor by the beginning of 2027. And by 2028, I believe the current vice president will begin a presidential run. This is what I believe in my heart of hearts. This is what I believe deep down in my soul. And Huckster Hochul needs to stop trying to make cute tweets and figure out how to run a state. Figure out how to run a state in a way where people don't get lit on fire just for sitting on the train. By illegal trespassers that she let into New York State. She didn't put them on buses, turn them around and say, no, we don't want them, you take them. I mean, the right thing to do with these governors of these different states should have been to play hot potato with these illegals. This way it would have put a mental strain on them. They would have said, is this what coming here is about? Fuck this, I'm going home. And, you know, of course, the ones that sign the papers and come into the country legally, because there's legal and illegal, of course, the ones who come in the right way should not get a hard time. But here we are, Huckster Hochul letting illegal trespassers run rampant wild throughout New York State. Eric Adams, a continuation of Bill de Blasio. Oh, he gave us years 9 through 12 of Bill de Blasio. And it was just a continuation of him. And you see the morale just plummeting in New York City. You see illegal trespassers running rampant wild, committing all kinds of crime. Crime runs rampant because of the Democrats. And you could say, well, the Americans commit crime too. And yes, those Americans are committing crime at higher numbers where there are Democrats in charge. You could argue till you're blue in the face, you are wrong if you try to say that crime is because of Republicans. Crime is squarely to blame on the Democrats. They get the blame, they get the fault. Crime runs rampant because of the Democrats, and there's no way around it. Whether it's good old USA people committing crimes or illegal, low-life trespassers committing these rapes and murders of 12-year-old girls and lighting innocent women on fire on the train. And who's a Democrat? Well, let's see. Eric Adams served 4 years as a Democrat. Andrew Cuomo served some time as governor of New York. Our current governor of New York is Huckster Hochul, and they're all Democrats. They're all Democrats. This Zohran Mamdani that everybody's running in fear from, trying to duck behind Eric Adams of all people, that suck-ass mayor. He's a Democrat. He won the Democratic primary against Andrew Cuomo. If you're gonna pick a mayor right. Pick the right man to be mayor. I'm going with Curtis Sliwa. And Huckster Hochul, shame on you. Shame on you for sinking so low. You know what? You don't get your doggy treats, even though you look like a dog. Even though you're just another ugly bitch that I wouldn't fuck, you don't get your doggy treats. When it's feeding time, you know the drill. Boot to the back of the head, face planted way down deep into a metal bowl. And on to my righteous people following me, I say, respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, follow and share this wonderful content. Stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy in the building, the famous influencer, the hardcore, fierce, and sexy underground rock and roll hero, MC Too Tall. You be good.